Yo, what's going on, everybody? Stockopolis Jack here, bringing you a brand new video. And today we're going to take a deeper dive into T2 Biosystems, ticker TTOO. As discussed in the first part of my last video, we're going to go more in depth with this company and why I have took a new position in this company after selling last week. I'll be honest, I sold last week, wanted to make a little bit of profit, but I am back in. So, as you can see, currently sitting at 19 cents, and volume has been through the roof as of the past week. And as you can see, after hours, almost 3 million in volume. As you can see, pretty much staying around that 19-cent mark, which is a very important mark. And as you can see, with the shares outstanding at 171 million and the market cap still at 34.2 million, which is still fairly low. And we'll discuss why that could be important. But I just want to discuss here. Here is their 6 months, their previous 6 months, and what has happened. As you can see, back in roughly April, they went to over 50 cents per share. It began to go down. And as you know, they have to be compliant with the Nasdaq by November 1st. We'll get into that shortly. But here's why, there's probably not as much risk as you may think with this one. The previous low was 12 cents, and I was currently sitting at 19 cents. But if it continues to go down, they're going to be in risk of losing their Nasdaq compliance. They're becoming an OTC stock. That's going to hurt them critically. As you can see, on August 12th, Vanguard Group, they brought over 9 million shares, which is roughly $1.4 million. Now, the thing is, they don't appear on this. You don't see them on the 13Fs until 45 days after their position. So that would have been around June time, roughly. They would have actually purchased these, but we don't want to look at negative sides here. I just want to bring you the facts on these videos. So, it could be a possibility that they just wanted to extend their position. But, a fear which makes sense is they could have sold when this reached the 30-cent mark, which it did a few days ago for a brief period of time. They could have sold most of their position, but, obviously, we're hoping not. But again, there's still more things to be positive about in this stock, and we're going to discuss that. But still, if Vanguard Group purchased 9 million more shares, who knows what they could have did. Leave your comments down below. What do you think they did? Do you think they extended their position, or do you think they sold out? Even if they sold out at the 30 cents, they'd still be out for a loss. They'd have a loss because they brought in roughly 52 cents back in April. So why would they sell for a loss? Toots usually don't, but again, let's go into more of the video. Let's get into some good news again. As you can see, T2 is a leader in the rapid detection of sepsis-causing pathogens, antibiotic-resistant genes. And as you can see, a few days ago, or last week, August 9th, which made them pop, they plan to explore the potential to develop a rapid molecular diagnostic test for detection of the monkeypox virus, including technical and commercial feasibility. A rapid and accurate diagnosis of monkeypox is essential to expedite treatment and to limit exposure and spread of the disease. And again, this is critical, and we'll explain why. As you can see, our team has demonstrated the scientific expertise to develop new tests of our proprietary platform, including direct from blood and swab tests, and we believe the development of the molecular diagnostic test for the monkeypox virus is possible on our platform, given the urgent nature of the monkeypox virus and the potential for global transmission, which it has shown has already transmitted globally, and this was only a few days old, this article. We have communicated with the FDA and CDC and are exploring the potential to develop and commercialize a test for the monkeypox virus. Just saying this is what bring hype to the stock. But if anything comes out of this, it could be insanely massive with FDA approval or EUA, the Emergency Use Act. And as you can see, the big thing here, as you can see here, CDC has the only FDA cleared test that can detect monkeypox, and it's bioswabbed from the monkeypox rash. And T2 has always done the blood to swab thing, sepsis. They're in many hospitals, and it's way quicker, and it could potentially save lives, not just on the monkeypox front, but they have other direct from blood and swab tests as well that's saving lives and critical time in patients with sepsis. Now, back in June, Benzinga talked to John Sperzel, who was the president and CEO of T2 Biosystems, and you can look at the video here. Here's the link, and it begins at the 32.12 mark. And they discussed their plan to stay compliant with the Nasdaq, and as you know, you need to have at least $1 bid, a dollar trading bid for at least a number of days, and they managed to get extended until November 1st. And as you can see, they explain the listing on the Nasdaq and why it's extremely important. It's because of one, as you can see, to provide liquidity to the shareholders. You go to the OTC is absolutely crazy on that, the amount of liquidity and, the issues with selling shares. You have to have liquid there. You have to have people wanting to buy. Two, to attract and retain talented employees within the company. These talented workers, these expert scientists probably don't want to be working for an OTC stock, and TTOO used to be many years ago in 2018, very high share price and extremely, they were well known back then. Actually, number three, enabling flexibility and addressing future capital needs. Don't mind my spelling mistake there. So that's extremely important as well. OTC, lots of things go out the window. Then Nasdaq is extremely important for many reasons. And as you can see, here's a quote from John Spursel. We plan to increase share price organically by executing on our business plan, which we believe includes a list of potentially impactful catalysts over the course of 2022. This is funny, this was back in June before, the spread of monkeypox even began rapidly. And we have one of these potentially impactful catalysts now in this monkeypox test. And, the big point here, though, is they plan to increase share price organically. There's no talk of reverse split, which, would impact shareholders, negatively, more than likely. But again, at this share price, it's going to be extremely hard to reverse share anyway at a 20-cent, 19-cent deal. And just to discuss some more other than the monkeypox, the numbers don't lie. Sepsis is a burden of healthcare and patients, contributing to $62 billion in U.S. healthcare costs, 11 million deaths annually worldwide. And as you can see, 1 in 2 to 3 U.S. hospital deaths. As you can see here, there's a few points that they make, but the big one is, reducing costs and the length of stay. Getting patients out of these hospital beds is fairly important in U.S. Improving the outcomes for the patients and, reduce the time to detect what is going on. That is huge. Another big thing is the additional funding of $4.4 million for the BARDA contract. And as you know, the BARDA is Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority. And this was back in late March. And as you can see, they have a potential funding if all contract options are exercised is $69 million, which is double their market cap currently. But this is over a number of years. Who knows what will be coming next with this monkeypox possible test and the rapidness of it. And if they do continue to push this and get FDA approval in months to come or EUA use, this could give them much more funding from the BARDA contracts. Another big point to make is, we're talking about how long it could take. They have a test for Lyme disease, which is able to catch it very early on detection. They're previously able to patent the product in just 42 days. So this just shows how fast and quick they could get things done here. And especially monkeypox making its tear globally now. It's going to be interesting to see what the CDC and FDA do and if they accept, this rapid test from T2 Biosystems if they're able to make it. Well, guys, just wanted to bring you this update of video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts below. Are you invested? Are you out? Did you take a profit? Are you going to get back into it? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe for more content, and have a great day, everybody.